G'day YouTube, internet citizens, and a very special g'day to Ivy and Lucy, my two daughters. How's everyone today? Good? Excellent. Ipswich Gamer here, once again, going to be playing more Feed the Beast Monster Pack. And, boy, have we been doing some stuff. My brother's been working on some special project, having a couple of issues with it, so before we actually look at what he's done, we've just got to work out those couple of little issues that he's having. But let me show you what I've been working on. Now, the first thing you might notice is I've got night vision over on the left there, and you can see a few little things happening there. So if I change my thing, there you go. Okay, so we've got up in the top left-hand corner there, we have beef, which is 0, we have a clock, which is showing 8 AM, and we have a compass, which is pointing to the spawn pan. Yes, the pan is spawn. Yep, you can see it's definitely spawn, that pan. Yep, so the frying pan is definitely spawn. What the hell's going on there? Well, let me show you something else. Whee! Oh yeah! I can jump real high now. Love it. What else can I do? Well, if I go there, so let's turn the flight control off. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, we got jetpack now. I can turn the flight control on, and I can turn it off. Cool, huh? What else have we got with this thing? Well, I can... Oh, I've got to remember the controls now. There we go. Cool. So if I go F5... Oh, you can still see me. Oh, it's off. Okay, so let's turn it on. There we go. Can't see me now. And there was one other one, which is... Oh, what was it? I? No? I don't remember which... Let's have a look. Oh, it's... dislocated it. Okay, well let's re-enable it. Grab this and attach it to I. Okay, and now I have my magnet on. There we go. So if I go and smash these, they should magnet towards me. Yep, they're magneting towards me. Cool! Oh yeah! Lovely. I can jump real high now. So what is all this? This is my power suit, my power armour. Yeah, so I've got the power helmet, power chest plate, power leggings, and the power boots. Now you see over on the right hand side, 1.14 million. That's because all my tools now have, I've made a lot of new tools, and they all have the energy upgrade to them. And I'm also carrying a flux capacitor, a resonance flux capacitor, which holds, oh, it's a little bit down on charge. It holds 10 million redstone flux, but yeah, that's alright. Yeah, so that's that. Whee! Oh, got to show you this area a bit later. Let's have a look in here. A few more machines. Got an energetic infuser, which we can use to charge our stuff up. There we go, that's all charged now. Yeah, that might need a bit of a charge, so let's chuck that in there. You can see it charges that up. Charge him up too, yeah, good. How about my axe? Yeah, my axe needs a little bit. See, the power armor uses energy from your tools and the flux capacitor. A little bit of a downside, but oh well, doesn't matter. That's the price of being awesome. Yeah. Come on, charge up, excavator. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, so let's have a quick look around at what we have. I think you've seen most of this. I moved all of the redstone furnaces in here and an extra pulverizer, and we've got the energetic infuser. If we go over here, whoa, that's quick. I've made a metal former which I use to, oh, there's some copper in there, cool. Pardon me for a second. yeah, so I made this metal former so that I can create wires, I can create plates, and yeah, stuff like that. And I'll put a overclocker in it, which means that it goes faster. Yeah, because I really needed to go faster. Apart from that, we've still got the standard extractor, macerator, and compressor. Yeah, so nothing much else has changed over here. We did run into a bit of a problem, which I'm going to show you in a little while, but things are running quite well here now. Yeah, so lovely. Yeah, output 0. Wonder why. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for this room. Now, I made these tools out of ardite. Well, this particular tool here, which I stuffed up a little bit and ended up calling him Lou. I don't know why. I think I put LU into the namer, and now I can't seem to get rid of it for some reason. But yeah, doesn't matter. It's all good. So Lou is made from a alloy of ardite and cobalt. Not sure what they call that. It's got some I don't know. It begins with an M. But yeah, that's what he's made out of. And my hammer, lumber axe, and excavator are all made from cobalt. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. Just show you the upgrades that I've made to the power armor. So if I right click in here, you can see have all my armor here. So let's have a look at this one. I'll put some diamond plating on it. I'll put energy shield on it. I'll put this water electrolyzer, which means that I cannot drown. So let's test that now. Let's jump in the water. Okay, let's slowly drown. Drowning. Blop, 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 blop. I won't drown. It'll use a little bit of energy and it'll create some air for me. There you go. I can't drown. Cool. And as you can see, the other thing I have is fast water travel. Whee! There we go. I jump high. I love this suit. Okay, so what else has it got? It's got the auto feeder. So whenever I'm hungry, it'll grab the bottom leftmost food item from your inventory and feed it to me. Storing the rest for later. So yeah, I've just been eating apples. Yep, cool. What else has this thing got on it? It's got the vision, which is the night vision and underwater. I'll put the flight controls on it, which makes it a lot easier to fly around. So hover mode is a lot better than your standard jetpack. I'll put the aura meter, which is why I can see my nodes. Yeah. And what else has it got on it? Put the clock on it and the compass. So that's why I've got the clock and the compass up there. On the chest plate, I'll put the standard energy shield and diamond plating. And I'll put a jetpack on it. I'll put the camouflage, which we saw earlier, and the magnet, which we also saw earlier. I could put a mob repulsor on it, a water tank, and a cooling system. I haven't really seen a need for any of those, so that's why I haven't put any of those on it. The leggings, I'll put the standard diamond plating and energy shield on it, and I've put sprint assist, jump assist, swim boost, and uphill step assist. So that's why I can run real fast now, and I can jump so damn high. Woo! Yeah! Hey up! Oh, this thing's awesome. Let's just get rid of this. Let's get rid of this stuff here. Yeah, let's get rid of that. That can get chucked away. We don't need that. Alright, on the boots, we have the diamond plating and the energy shield, and I also put the shock absorber. If I didn't have these, I'd take damage every time I landed real far from a great height. Yeah, so that's that. That's pretty awesome. Now, you might have also noticed a bit of a change in this room. I've cut off this section here and gotten rid of most of the logistics pipes. Why? Because of this thing. This is the applied energistics system. So yeah, we've finally got applied energistics installed. So we have our controller, which has a whole bunch of stuff connected to it. So this is the first thing you build, is your controller. Then the next thing you want is some disk drives. So we have all our ME drives here, and all of our stuff is actually stored on these drives electronically. Pardon me. Now I have two drive units, with a whole bunch of 4K storage units. I've got this ME chest here just so that I can actually pull a drive out, for example. Let's pull this one out, see what it's got on it. So chuck that in there, chuck that in the chest. And we see, oh, it's got some tainted goo in there. There's an enchant. Luck of the Irish, what's that? Okay. We got some ender lily seeds in here. We got trap chests. Yeah, so a few different things in there. Alright, so let's put that back in there. Now, the other thing you're going to want is the ME crafting terminal. You can just have the standard ME terminal, but the ME crafting terminal includes the crafting grid. And you can see we can access all of our stuff here. Yep, and I've got an ME partition editor, which means that I can actually chuck a disk in there and name it and tell it what can be stored on a particular disk. Yeah, so let's actually get rid of that too. There we go. Now, the applied energistics system does talk with the logistics pipes quite well. And to do that, you want one of these things, an ME interface. Now, the interface is the interface between the applied energistics system and the outside world. So, to completely communicate with my logistics pipe system that was existing, I put this interface in here, and what we need is a request logistics pipe. Let's just have a look at that. I don't have my crescent hammer. Where is that? There. Okay, let's chuck that in there. Okay, so request logistics pipe, which allows me to actually request items. So it allows this interface to request items from the logistics pipe system. We have a provider logistics pipe, which allows the logistics pipe system to request items from the ME system, the applied energistics system. And we have this chassis Mark II, which has an item sync module, which just says default route, which means anything we chuck in our ender chest now, which doesn't have a place in the logistics pipe, the existing logistics pipe network, will get routed into the ME system. So yeah, that's all you need for this. Now, also have this massive contraption here. This is our molecular assembler. We've only just sort of started working on this thing. I want to make it an extra one out. Whoa, fell down. Yeah, I wanted to make it 5x5, but I don't have enough pattern providers yet. So I'm going to make a couple. I need 3 more pattern providers. We're out of Certus quartz, so that's why we haven't actually finished this. So yeah, I've got to make this a little bit bigger, then we can start making patterns to put in here, and that will auto-craft things for us. In there, I think I've put 9 CPUs, and I'm going to have, hang on, we've got 9 threes, 27. Yeah, so the rest is going to be made up of pattern providers. Alright, so that's that. We've added a few more things to the bulk storage wall, and a couple more crafting recipes. Yep, so not much else there. Now, had a bit of an issue in here. Charcoal ran out. Oops, don't want to do that. Let's try that one. There we go. And the steam oven was completely empty of steam, and yeah, we generally were having bad times here. What actually happened is, good old Steve carts, my Steve carts disappeared. So what I had to do was quickly change it over. I had a, let's have a look over here. So I'm jumping real high. So over here, I had a, like a carrot, potato and wheat farm, but I quickly had to change it over to a tree farm. So all this is a harvester with, it's got a silver upgrade, which increases radius to 6. And in the middle here we have a planter with the same upgrade, silver upgrade. Now if I have a look, grab my little bag out here. There we go. Let's grab out our precision sledgehammer, which is the tool of choice when you're working with these sorts of things. What's that from? The Mine Factory loaded stuff, yeah. Okay, so you can see the area that this is actually affecting. So that's both the planter and the harvester. Okay, so the harvester just goes into an item duct, which goes into a chest, which goes into an extraction pipe, which extracts into the logistics pipe network. Yep, very simple. Yeah, so I set this up and quickly set it up so that we could get some charcoal going. Ooh, got a lot of zombies over there. They're fine. They won't get the villagers. Yeah, so I had to set this quickly up and yeah, and quickly make some charcoal with it. And then, yeah, because good old Steve Cart despawned. I don't know what's going on with that. Must be some sort of bug in the system. Yeah, but anyway, I set another one up over here. And I made it with a gold, which is slightly bigger. Yeah, so you can see, yep, we're bigger. Pardon me. Yeah, so that's that. There was one other thing I needed to show you guys. What was that? I'm just thinking. Oh, that's right. Show you in here. Not much has changed in here by way of the Thorncraft stuff. I do have a lot more focuses, as you can see. I've got my fire focus, excavation, you saw Petch's Curse before. I got the mending focus, which is pretty cool. Primal, you saw, I've got the dislocation focus, which is awesome. This you can use to move around chests that are full of stuff. You can move mob spawners, all sorts of things. Really useful focus to have. You saw the equal trade, the portable hull, and yeah. So that's the focuses. As far as Mistcraft goes, let's have a look in here. I found some pages. So we've got a few biomes, a couple of modifiers, and a couple of colours as well. And I've got one block, snow block. I'm looking for the crystal block. That'll be pretty cool to have. Yeah. I think that's about it, I think. Yeah. So next time, what we'll do is we'll have a look at what my brother's doing down there. Oh god, there's a lot of zombies over there. I think I better leave them for now. Yes. Oh, yes, I got to show you up here too. I can take the elevator. So, this is the elevator. Whoop, there we go. Okay, so up here, what we have is we have our ore tripling set up. So this is from factorization. Sorry. So we have a whole bunch of mirrors here. They're all focused on a water boiler, and the water boiler is sucking water up from the infinite water source, and it's feeding into a steam turbine. This only works during the day. It's currently 3 AM, so this will not be working. Yeah, so this steam turbine spins around, charges these batteries, which feeds into the actual system itself. And the system itself is that we have some barrels here, which are fed in by the logistics pipe system. And we feed ores into these, which are then ground up by this diamond cutting head. I think this used to be called a lacerator, but now it's just called a diamond cutting head. So it's got a diamond cutting head, a motor, and I forget what they call those. A socket, I think they call it. Yeah, so you put the socket down, then you put the motor, then you put the diamond cutting head. So the socket feeds the ground up ores into the copper chests, which get sucked out by the transfer nodes and get fed into the mixer. Now the mixer, if I can jump over here, might be a little bit laggy here, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, so the mixer has a bucket of water in it, and it accepts the ground up ores into it, which will mix it into clean ores and uses up the water bucket. So what happens to the water bucket? Well, goes out the bottom, cruises along here, goes through these item nodes into this turtle. And this turtle, which he has crashed, so let's see if we can kill him. There we go. Little bit of a bug here. Come on. Start up. There we go. So it's trying to get water. So all this turtle does is it takes the empty bucket, fills it up, and passes it back via way of this transfer node. And you can see water bucket there. Whoop. I was doing the old go through the thing. Okay, so this transfer node pulls items out of the mixer, and it passes the empty buckets down through this line here via way of this one. So bucket, there we go. And all other things will either go down here, oops, get out of there, down here into this redstone furnace. So one of the byproducts of mixing is sludge, which you can redstone furnace into clay. So we're making clay from this contraption. And all your clean cobalt, ardite, copper, dark iron, gold, tin. There's one other that we have to put in, iron, I think. Yeah, we haven't finished with this yet. But all others go up the white tube, which goes up into the slag furnace. If we can get into here, so the slag furnace appears in here, and this is where the first of the tripling does. With the cutting head here, that doubles it straight away. So any ore you put in here doubles into ore. This one here will give you a 25% chance of getting double. So sometimes you'll double that. Now that will get pulled out the bottom here into this transfer node here. Yeah, we're getting definite lag here. There we go. And that will get fed into, come around the back here, into these crystallizers. Looks like we're still crystallizing some bits and pieces here. I did a whole bunch of dark iron, so they might not be finished yet. Yeah, so the crystallizers is the next part of the tripling process. It's not actually triple, but it's pretty close to. I think it's more close to 2.5 times. Yeah, so you got a 25% chance of getting double the output of these, and it does 5 at a time, but it's really slow, this crystallizer. Oh man, it's slow. And you can see I'm crystallizing dark iron here. And in this one we have dark iron. Has all the copper in that finished? Must have. Yeah, it's all finished. Yeah, so these crystallizers, you need the aqua regia, which is quite easily made. You just need sulfuric acid and a couple other bits and pieces, I think. Yeah, and the sulfuric acid is really easy to make too. Okay, and yeah, all of the outputs of those are fed straight into the redstone furnace. The redstone furnace cooks it up, passes it back into the logistics pipe network, and there you go. Laughing. What's this one? This must be night vision. I don't need night vision. I've got night vision. Yeah. So, yeah. That's what we've been up to. Go down my elevator. So, yeah. That's what we've been up to. I'm going to put make another tesseract eventually and hook it straight up to the high pressure boiler tank so that we can actually transfer some steam around the place. That'll be pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed this little bit of a tour. Hopefully in the next episode we'll have everything sorted out with my brother, with his little issue that he's having, and we can actually do a little bit of a cap of what he's been up to, which is pretty awesome stuff, what he's been doing. But yeah, that'll hopefully be next episode. Alright, ladies and gents, hope you enjoyed this. I will continue on. What are my plans? Well, I've got to finish this molecular assembler, and I want to actually start playing with the modular force field system. Yeah, so might do a bit of that. I'm going to continue on with my Thorncraft. I want to get some golems going. Haven't got any golems yet. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to show you. Ooh, quickly, yeah. Let's turn our jetpack on. Quickly go over here. I think it was over here somewhere that I did it. Yeah, if you guys having problems getting one of the aspects for Thorncraft, what I suggest you do is set yourself up a cauldron with some night ore underneath it. I've got to get out of this before I actually get the taint stuff. Yeah, set yourself up a cauldron with some night ore under it and chuck stacks and stacks of items in it. what'll happen is it'll bobble over, and you'll get all this horrid taint stuff appearing. Now, this will have a chance of spawning taint cubes, I think they're called. I forget exactly what they're called, but they're purple slimes. And when you kill them, they have a chance of dropping taint, which you can use to get the last of the aspects that you might be missing. Certainly helps when you don't want to... Oh, we've got a bit of a rendering error there. Yeah, it certainly helps when you can't quite get all of the research done. Yeah, so that's my little tip for the day. And yeah, so thanks guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Alright, and yeah, have a good one. See you everyone. Bye everyone. Bye Ivy. Bye Lucy. Bye.